Alex Smith last night talked about that practice in Napa.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was 2009.
Yeah.
When you think back about your career, is there a game or a moment or a year that jumps out to you?
The year my mom passed, the Rams game, it was tough. And it was hard because, you know, every morning, you know, I got a call from her, and that call didn't come, and it was hard to get up. It was hard to get up, no matter what I did, try to do to get up. It was hard, but I remember when she first went into the hospital and got sick. I was a junior in high school, and when I went to the hospital, she told me she wanted me to go out there and play. And the week she died, I knew that what she would have wanted me to do. And I remember the play. It was 4th and 1. I got the big touchdown to help us win the game. And I just knew that I felt like she was with me on that play because I didn't even know how I got out to get to the touchdown. So I know she was out there with me. So that was probably one of the games I will remember.
Have you worn a jersey since you left here?
Since I left? Oh, nah, this is the first one. Yeah, it's cool. It's my family, man. I always be red and gold. I'm happy to be inducted to the 49er Hall of Fame. It's a blast. Had a great 10 years here. Met great people. Had great teammates. Only thing I wish we could have just won one.
When you look back at your career with the 49ers, and not even just your teammates, but members of the front office, employees up and down this organization, just how would you characterize?
It's the best.
Yeah,
the best, man. The best. Like I always tell Jed, the York family, man, they was a blessing to me and my family. They took a chance on me. A lot of people took me off their boards, you know, for my injuries, and Scott McLuhan saw something in me, and Mr. York signed off on it and got me here, and I tried my best to give them all, and I did give them all. Only thing I say, I wish that me and my teammates could have got a Super Bowl. Now, I could have closed the book with a great ending over here. But you know, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be part of the organization. The York family is great, man. This organization is great to me and my family.
Frank, you finished your last 6 years away from here. Not suggesting like you were depressed and bummed about it, but I mean, was there something missing, like when you weren't playing for the 49ers?
When I left, I was great to. When I did leave, the other organization was great to me. They was great, but it's just, you know, that when you get a call coming out of college and this team called me, that nobody else probably didn't want to take that chance because my injuries. They were scared of it, and they wasn't here. So it's the love that you have for the first team who drafts you is different than when you go somewhere else because they didn't know what they was getting here. You know, I showed other teams that the 49ers made the right decision, so it was easy to come get me after. You know because of what I've done here for 10 years. So that was the big difference.
Your relationship with Denise is different than a lot of players and the owners. What does she mean to you?
She told me last night, like, I'm her third son. And I believe it because anytime I call, she pick up. She called me, asked about my family, asked about my kids, how they doing. Even when I left, she called me. She was upset, but she told me, son, go get a Super Bowl. And for her to call me after I leave the 49ers, her organization, and tell me to go win somewhere with a different team, that was big to me. And I remember when we played the 49ers to the Colts, when I was with the Colts, like every time she here, I'm the first guy she come up to give me a hug before the game. When I was in the Indianapolis Colts, everybody come get me. I come outside, she there, getting me that hug to get me to go to war against her own team. So yeah, she's a special person, special woman, special lady in my life.
You have a red jacket on today, but can you imagine what it'd be like to put a gold jacket on one day?
Man, that would be. I can't wait. It's the first one. You know, they got to talk me up, man. Y'all got to talk me up. You know, in 2 more years. Hopefully, you know, we get that call. But it'll be a blessing because my career wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to get here. It took a lot for me to, you know, even get drafted. People told me I'd be here in 2 or 3 years, not even 3 years, and I was blessed to play 16 years. And I played 16 years because the way I love the game, the way I work, and the way I've been raised by my mom. So that's why I tell my kids, man, you know, I want them to just keep their head down, keep working, not just in sports, and everything in life. So yeah, I've been blessed.
Frank, would it be particularly meaningful to be a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Yeah, that would be special, but I just want to get in no matter what. You know, if I'm a first ballot, man, that would be a special day.
You're in your second year doing personnel stuff for the 49ers, so you are part of this organization again. What's your evaluation on this team and this season coming up here?
I think we'll be fine. I know the off season was kind of crazy, but you know, these guys been playing together for a couple years. They're veteran guys. They know what it takes. And I know, like, people probably worrying about is Trent or are you gonna be okay? But I think if they don't feel like they'll be okay, they won't play. But I think we'll come out, you know, be fine. You know, they're a great group of guys, a talented team, and you know, they just want to, you know, hope we get this dub tonight.
Press upon the young players that are coming in the building what a special organization this is.
Yeah, I do. I tell them. And then they came to a great organization, great people, take advantage of the situation while they're here.
What's going to be your most memorable moment? Yeah.
My most memorable moment will be when we went down to Atlanta, beat Atlanta in the NFC Championship. And I'll say that because the guys who I played with, when we all came in, you know, around 2 or 3 years in the league, we were the laughing stock of the NFL. And around my 7th year, Pat 5th year, Vernon 6th year, and Alex 7th year, we was one of the best teams in the NFL, and it was the same guys who everybody used to laugh at. And we got the opportunity to show what we was about in this organization.
Frank, what was your welcome to the NFL moment?
Welcome. Okay, you know, I can't remember because I come from Miami. I felt like the NFL just whatever, you know, competing with all the talent we had on the teams down there. So I was just cool, you know. I just had to. It took me a couple days, I'll say a day or two. And once I got comfortable with the players, I was ready to play. So I really don't have no welcome to the NFL moment.
Frank, you sorry.
Go ahead.
You're like, dude, I'm done.
Huh?
But, you know, you talked about 2 shoulders, 2 knees. It was a big deal, right? I mean, did you have any sort of doubts about whether you could medically do this?
I had any kind of doubt that I was.
If your body was going to
I didn't. I knew, you know, once I got healthy, because I knew the way, you know, I work. The off seasons, I used to be crazy working out, man. And I knew, like, if I couldn't work out, I couldn't play. As long as I'm working out and feeling good, and I was gonna be fine. So I never had no doubts.